Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome to the day, to the vlog. We're starting the day a little bit late today. I wanted to start this video like 2 or 3 hours ago, but just as I was going to start it, I ended up on the phone to my mum for like 2 hours, which is pretty standard for us. Whenever we speak to each other on the phone, it's at least an hour that we're on the phone. And then after I got off the phone, it was like lunchtime and I wanted lunch, and now it's 2:30. So anyway, we're gonna get started now. I can't believe that we are just starting Q2. It is April 1st today. And I thought I would do a little reset with you guys. There's a lot that I need to reset in the flat. It's kind of gotten a bit chaotic in here the last like week. So I need to pick up a lot of stuff. I need to do some laundry. I've written a little list of stuff that we have to get done. So let's get started. Even though it's late in the afternoon, it doesn't matter. We're not riding off today. Like, I was still productive this morning. I was talking to my mum and we still have plenty of time to get stuff done. But can I just say, if you're new here, I just moved to the UK like 3 or 4 months ago from Australia, and we had like people here are calling it like a fake spring. A week ago, it was really nice weather. Like, there was quite a few days where it was sunny and it was like 18 degrees, which was crazy. It was so beautiful. And then the last like 3 or 4 days, it's just been shit. Like, let me show you. It's just so gloomy, so cloudy. Like, this is 2:30 in the afternoon. It is so dark outside. They have daylight savings here, and that kicked in a few days ago. And since then, I feel like I haven't seen a sunset. I saw a sunset briefly yesterday afternoon for like an hour, but aside from that, it's just been overcast. And I'm like, what is the point of putting the clocks back and like having the sunset late if we can't even see the sun? Anyway, it's fine. I definitely have to escape to like Spain or something in the next couple of weeks, but it's fine. Let's get started. Let me read out the things that I have to do today. I wrote quite a long list, like a detailed list, because I feel like the more you break down tasks that you have to do, the easier it is to get them done, like if you break them down a lot. First thing is load the dishwasher. I have quite a few dishes out from literally just this morning that I need to load into the dishwasher, wipe down the kitchen. I need to put a wash on, tidy the lounge area, tidy our console table, make my bed, because even though it's 2:30 in the afternoon and I got up hours ago, I've just been so distracted all day that I never got around to it. Put on a second wash after the first one's done. And then I need to do the biggest part of the day, and that is the bathroom. This bathroom is kind of like a continuing story. If you saw my video a few weeks ago, you would have seen that I decorated the bathroom. It was the first room that I decorated. It's so far the only room that I decorated in this flat. And the storage solutions in there are not great. It's a little bit difficult. So I bought a new storage solution. I'm gonna go through it with you guys, but it's a mess in there at the moment. It just gets so messy so fast, and I don't know how, but there's crap everywhere. I need to clean it up. I need to sort out the new storage system. And then I also want to go out. I feel like it's good to go outside at least once a day, even if it's just for a little walk. I need to go out to get a book because I just started a new series and I'm about to finish the first one. So I need to get the second one before I finish this one so that I can quickly go on to it. And then I also need to get a couple of things from Tesco. Let's get started. Welcome in. Welcome to the productive Q2 reset video. Let's do it. I mean, look how dark it is in this kitchen. Like, I feel like it's just so dark in here. Anyway. I've been doing yoga for the past few weeks, and every time I go, our yoga instructor gives us these little cards that like say something inspiring on them. Like this one says, failure is just another way to learn how to do something right. And so I've kind of made a bit of a collection of them because I go every week. But they're just so sweet, I love them. Okay, it's looking a lot better out here. Much tidier. I know I've promised so much stuff that I'm going to be doing to this flat, but it's on a little bit of a standstill at the moment. If you saw one of my last videos, I mentioned that I needed to book the car in for a mechanic. The day that we went to book it in, it wouldn't reverse all of a sudden. Like, we heard a clunking when it was changing gears, and that's why we were going to book it in, because it was like that for a week or two. And then literally like that same day, right before we called the mechanic, we were driving home, and yeah, it just wouldn't go into reverse. It's at the mechanic at the moment. I haven't had a car since Monday, and today is Wednesday. It's just a whole hassle because we only bought it 4 months ago. So luckily it's still under warranty, but we found out that maybe the warranty only covers a certain amount, and if it's a whole gearbox change, then it's going to cost a lot more than what the warranty is covering. So it's a little bit all up in the air at the moment. I'm kind of also stuck here. Like, I was literally just starting to go on day trips traveling out, and now I can't because I have no car. Also because of that, I'm a little bit scared to spend money at the moment, like especially quite a large amount of money for furniture and decorations. We don't know how much the car might cost us to fix. So that's the tea on that. I'll keep you guys updated. It's all a bit of a mess at the moment, but we're kind of just pretending it's not happening. We're controlling what we can control. But yeah, that's why I keep saying like, yes, I'm going to be decorating the bedroom, or I'm going to be decorating the living room, which I am going to still do eventually. We just want to know how much this car is going to cost us, if it's going to cost us anything. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully the warranty covers the whole thing. But until we know for sure, we're being a bit scarce. Because it is the first day of the month, something else that I need to do today is my YouTube stats. I keep track of all of my YouTube statistics on Notion. There are things that I track monthly, and then there's also things that I track quarterly. We're gonna do that now, and then I think after this, I'm gonna head out. It's looking so dark outside. I don't think there's any rain scheduled for today, but honestly it kind of looks like it could rain. There's like a 3% chance of rain, but anyway, it's 3 o'clock and I want to go out and do the couple things that I need to do out. After I put these stats in, we will come back and do the bathroom. Alright, I've finished the stats and the wash is just done, so I'm going to hang that up and then we're going to head out. Okay, I'm back. It is so warm in the hallways of my building that whenever I come in, like, because it's a decent walk through my building to get to my flat, I'm like boiling by the time I get here. I had to get toilet paper because we recently bought, I shouldn't have dropped that. I feel bad for my downstairs neighbour if they're home. We recently bought a different type of toilet paper and it's scented. I'm definitely not using that. I don't know what the obsession with like fragrance is here in the UK. Everything is scented, everything has artificial crap on it. It didn't even say on the packet that it was scented. It says cotton fresh or something. Maybe that's what the smell is, but I'm not putting that down there, you know? It's just asking for chemicals in the wrong places. And then I got the book that I wanted, which is the second book of the series that I've just started. It is a little bit damaged. It's the only copy that they had at Waterstones. I don't know if you can see it. Just there. Like, I'm a little bit OCD about it. It was fine. It's fine, I'll live with it. And then I saw this, and I've been wanting to buy this for so long. I've been seeing so many people with it. I'm so excited, and I was like, oh no, I'll just get it off Amazon because Amazon will probably be cheaper. But actually, they're cheaper at Waterstones. This was $7.99, and on Amazon, they're like £10. Very excited to get stuck into doing this. Let me see what's on my list. One last thing left to do today, and that is the bathroom. I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Please don't judge me when you see it. It's a mess. It gets so messy so quickly, like within a week it's just like trashed, and I think it is a lack of storage. Hopefully this will help it stay cleaner for longer. Okay, this is it. There's just stuff everywhere. So if you saw my other redoing the bathroom video, you would have seen me making this and putting this in. This is good, but I just feel like, again, like stuff is just accumulated on these shelves. It looks like crap, and things are like overflowing out of this cupboard. So a couple days ago I bought this to go in this corner, which I feel like matches really well because I think a lot of the things in here are silver, so it goes quite nicely. I'm hoping to put a lot of the stuff that's on the countertop in there, and also some of this stuff in there. And then I also just want to like wipe everything down because like you just can't clean the bathroom with all this stuff here. Let's do it. I've also recently had a problem with pads lately because I ran out of the pads that I brought from home. So I had to do the challenge of finding ones that I liked over here. And so I bought like 3 different types and I finally found one that's okay. Like it'll do for now, but it's definitely on the list for my mum to bring over in a couple of months when she's visiting. I don't know, it's just not working out. I have like a whole bunch of pads that I need to like research some kind of women's shelter or something to donate to because they're just not right. They're just not right. And I spent like 30 to 40 pounds on these pads. They're staying out there for now. Not the packet. Oh my lord. Another thing, if you did see my bathroom reset, you'll know that I had a plant in this corner over here. It did say that the plant was like good with low light and all that, but it was just struggling so much. Like it started to die. So we've got it out on the windowsill because it's doing a lot better out there than it was in here. And then it makes room for this storage situation anyway, so. Okay, this is the current situation for the stand. There is so much in there. I can't believe how much I fit in there, to be honest. I have this intriguing idea with my makeup. I don't know if it's gonna last, but these like bars are too wide for the makeup to like sit on top, like this stuff sits on top. It kind of sits nicely just like inside and like sitting on the counter, and it kind of keeps them standing up. So I don't know, we'll see how that lasts, but I put all my makeup down there, some of my boyfriend stuff and just some extra stuff that we have, and then a lot of my hair stuff, perfume and other random bits up there. And now we have to deal with the rest of the stuff on the counter here. This situation, because I kind of pulled a lot of things out of this cupboard to see what I could put in the other stand. So let's deal with this now. Okay, these cupboards are organized nicely. Kind of have a lot of space now. I have this shelf and this shelf empty, and then there's some nice soaps and things at the top there. So I'm thinking maybe this is looking a little bit full, so I could definitely move a couple things back over. Let's just have a little play around. I'm so happy with that. So on this bottom shelf we just have some hair clips and then my makeup brushes in that black bag, extra cotton pads, some shower cleaner and fancy soaps. I feel like that's so much simpler, so much cleaner, not as cluttered, like things won't keep falling down like they were before. Now let's just finish tidying this whole section. If you're wondering why I have a bowl here, it is because my face, like I was starting to get like a rash around my eyes. My face wasn't doing too well with the hard water that's here, and recently we finally got a filter for the shower because my hair was struggling as well. We haven't got one for the sink yet, and obviously I wash my face with the sink, so I've been filling up this bowl with water from the shower head so that I can wash my face over the sink with filtered water. So that's why that's there, but hopefully eventually we'll get a filter for the tap so I don't have to be using that. Okay, I'm much happy with that. Even though I feel like this corner does look a little bit cluttered, it's functional. Whereas like with it all inside this very narrow cabinet, it was just becoming a mess, and even though it was hidden in the cupboard, it was just not functional. Really happy with that. We'll see how functional the makeup bit is. I do feel like I'm going to go to do my makeup one day. 9 times out of 10 I'm like running late, so I won't put it all back in there, but even if it's later that day or the next day, I'll tidy it up and put it all back. But yeah, that's the finished project here, and the finished project over over here. And that is everything on my list done. Very actually surprised that I got everything done today, because I feel like most of the time we write these big lists and we never actually get it all done. So I've had a very productive day today. It is 5:30 on the dot, so I think I'm going to spend the rest of the night reading and just relaxing. Maybe even start editing this video a little bit as well, because I want it to go up tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me on this very productive reset. I hope you're having a productive reset and not too stressed about a quarter of the year already being over. Like, I'm a little bit stressed, but it's okay. I feel like we're getting into the year now. I feel like everything's happening. We're feeling a lot more settled in this flat now that it's been a couple months. Lots to come. I'm definitely going on a little vacay in a couple of weeks to somewhere sunny. I'll take you guys along with me on that. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.